I keep it honest, David, will you play with me? I will smile within the pictures and then let the music breathe. We'll let laughing in the lyrics, setting prose in all its pain. Leaving distance from those cynics, we will keep them all at bay. And we'll sing through the noise. Joy, joy, joy. I am dressed for the occasion, I am in my Sunday best. Worried through my altercation, you've forgotten the address. David, keep on playing, he is bound to show sometime. Take on all of the problems like he turns mud into sight. And we'll sing through the noise. Joy, joy, joy. I am trying to remember how I came into this place.
Okay, so what you see me doing there, I was cutting the backs for the units. They slide down the back, so I'll put a groove in the back and slide them in. So that's what I was doing. So I'm going to take you in there now and show you where I've got to today. I've got 3 units made up and the back's in, and I'm just now going to work on the worktops for that. Anyway, let's take you in and have a look. Okay, so here we go. Just go inside now. So what I'm working on now is these units here, or cabinets if you like. They're rudimentarily, is that the word? They're just basic, nothing special, right? I don't have to put the edgings on because I've got all face frames going over. They're just carcasses. But what I was putting in was these backs here, okay? And they'll get painted with a special paint we use for formicas and stuff like that. And I've also cut round the pipe work and slotted them back. Nothing's fixed because I've got a beam timber to come down here, right, to catch the face frame going on that side. But nothing's fixed because the whole lot's got to come out because I've got to pressure check the pipes, which I'm waiting for some special fittings that are coming this weekend. My mate's bringing them over from England, and then I could test the pipes, get them under pressure. If there's no leaks and the water jacket in the inside there is good, then we can lock this all off. I've just thrown the top on there. I've got to cut it all in first and get the angle cut because it's slightly angled, because that wall is pushing away. It's not completely square, this room. There's no 90 degrees in the corners. It's the old footings I've gone on, so I've had to keep to that. And you'll notice on all these cabinets, there's no shelves. What we do is we wait till we use up all the material, see what we got left, because we want to be as eco-friendly as possible. And then what materials we got left, we cut our shelves. And also, I don't like when you open a cabinet and there's millions of holes on each side where you've got millions of adjustments. Just want to try and do it where we've got minimal adjustment on shelves and it suits what Tracy's putting in them cabinets, all right? So, here there's going to be a big pantry, and then that side's going to be a big larder, but we ain't getting to that yet. We're going to get this side in. Once I can get this in, then I can build all this over mantle. But that was what I was doing this morning anyway. That was just putting these units in here and putting the backs in and finishing off these carcasses. And on top here, what we do is, these are something to fix the worktop to, and these are just literally offcuts. They're offcuts that I collect. I'll show you over there. So they're over there. Okay, I'll just collect them. Don't cut a specific top. Just do that and then fix the tops, because the worktops in themselves are strong, and the uprights are strong enough to hold the weight, obviously. And all the, if you look down here, look, I can show you. Let me just bring my phone down. So there's, you see there, that's housed in. Yeah, so that's grooved in and then fitted, then screwed and glued and pegged. I put in some wooden pegs in there as well. And same up here. Okay, so it's housed in, goes in there. So it's, the pressure is downwards there always, yeah? So I'm just working out this little area here now, because I've got bends in the pipes. Got to have a shorter unit there, small one put in. And where this face plate goes, where the moulding goes on, like this side here, like that. Yeah, that's that plate there. And then this goes on top. Anyway, we're moving ahead now. Things are getting done. Sunshine shining as well, let me just show you that. Sunny, loving it.
We set out to save them all. It's where I saw you standing small, separated by our flags. I saw your eyes, you saw my tags. Faded, so it seemed, fairest I had ever seen. What I'd give to leave this war, find you on another shore.
So what I'm doing now is I'm making up the bracketry work, because it's a bit late in the day and don't want to be making too much noise outside. I've finished cutting them units in and that. But so now I've just made up this template, okay, and that's going to be the bracketry which I showed you from the paper template. Yeah, so I just made up an accurate pattern of that on a solid bit of material. And the reason we do that is when you put the paper on and try and mark round, it never goes right. So you're better off making a solid template. And I'll keep these templates, I've got loads around. And then what I'm doing is I'm transferring from the template onto these bits of wood. Okay, so I get a drawing. I get 2 out of 1. All right. Now these thinner stuff, this is for the shelves, for Tracy's shelves. But I'll show you the other stuff I've got here. Hang on. So these ones, I've only cut them out on the bandsaw, so they're not finished. But they're the brackets for over the overmantel, where the big shelf's going to go. So these are going to be big, substantial, sweet chestnut bracketry, which is going to hold a nice big chunky shelf on it like that. And that's the style we're going for, right? And the reason we went for this style with the chamfered sides and then the segmented arch, one unless you know about segmented arch. A segmented arch is a part of a circle. It's a fraction of a circle in geometry, and this is set at 5 3/8, which is a radius, so it's 10 3/4 of a diameter, all right, of a circle. And basically I put that half of that onto that, which is a compass, and then I find this. Basically that's it. Just look up geometry. Anyway, let me try and show you what a shelf would look like. So if we said that was the shelf, and I'll bring you in a second. Let me get this on there properly. So let me bring the camera around. I'm going to go straight into it. Okay, so that's what you get. That's the sort of style we're looking for. Yeah, tell me what you think about that. Obviously it's going to be thinner. It's going to be this material. Okay, but that would be on the chunky shelf, like I said, and then these ones are going to be on the small shelves for Tracy. I'm going to make so she can put all her nice cookbooks on. So I'm going to make her 2 shelves, one above the other, and she'll be able to put all her lovely cookbooks and all the things she's into to make it all ordered and nice for her. So it's very simple. Basically, there's my template. I always write on my templates what I've done my radius, okay, which is 5 3/8. The whole measurement. I don't know if it's in metric, what that is, but and it's a segment of an arch. It's not a circle. It's not a complete. Yeah, so it's a segment between there. We'd work that out by doing splitting that in the centre, or measuring from there to there, centre, strike a line at 90 degrees, and then we'd find that arc. Anyway, all I do is I put it on the square edges. Really simple now because I've made a template, and I'll mark that onto there. Let me just quickly go through that to show you. Get a good mark on there. Okay. And what I've got now, I don't know if you can see that in the camera light. You're probably not going to see that. Might just in this light. But that's that there. That's that bracket. I'm going to cut it out. And when I cut it out on the bandsaw, I leave about 1/16 of an inch all the way round on the waist side. And then I'll go to the, I've got a little bobbin sander that pops up and down. It sort of thrusts upwards and downwards and spins at the same time. And then I'll just shape that. And then this lot I'll do with a chisel. I'll just finish that all off nicely with a chisel once I've cut it out. And it's as simple as that, really. Okay, so coming towards the end now of making up these brackets for the shelves. And I just want to show you some little detail. So if you look at this here, you can see there's a nice little cove in there on both sides. And it just softens that down, but it also gives it more of a classical, or, you know, more of an architectural feel about it. This is how it would have been, like this. So it's just an edge, and it never looks, it just looks plain. You know, that, from that, taking it to that, takes it up a good level and gives it that real quality feel. Little details like this make the difference, you know. So once I sand all these up and get them prepped, and then I put some little holes in here with special little hooks so I can lock them onto the wall, and then the shelves go on. But I'm just about to do this with a trim route. I've done this, so let me show you that. So I've got a little trim router here, and I've got this bit here, okay, it's a little cove, makes a little cove for it. Let me just show you, I'll quickly do one. A bit noisy. A little bit of sandpaper on there, just knock them little edges off. And what a difference that makes. That's a nice bit of sweet chestnut. Isn't it lovely that from the log, I'm creating all these things from the log. I love it. I do love my job. But anyway, so there's the bigger brackets. They're looking nice now, aren't they? Once they get their coat of stains rubbed down and sanded, and then their nice coat of stain that I made up, they're just going to look fantastic under the, you see a little detail, that little detail sets it off. I just love that. Anyway, it's enough of this. Getting excited. Right.
There's a lot to see, a lot to do. Recently I've realized I like doing it all with you. Take my hand, twirl me around, hold me close, don't ever put me down.
Okay, good morning. So just wanted to show you what I was up to yesterday. Just forgot to film, sorry. But I made up these 4 carcasses here. Okay, they're the boxes that will have panelling on the front that match the doors, if you like. Where's the doors? There. Okay, so they'll look like that style, and there'll be a big panel in the middle as well. And I'll make up a nice cornice. I'm going to make it myself. But that's the first unit up on the wall, which is a 3-door unit. And then underneath, we're going to have chestnut bead and butt, what we call bead and butt panelling, or T&G panelling and butt panelling, coming down there. And that'll be on both sides. That'll be over there. I'm just about to put this unit up there. But I wanted to show you something that you might be interested in. That's all getting in place now. But I want to show you something. I want to show you how I fix these up on the wall to make them strong like this. Look, you can hang off that. You can literally hang off that. Okay, so what I do is I have 2 bits of timber, this bit and this bit. I always make them shorter, so shorter than the unit. Okay, and so I ain't faffing around basically. And then what I do is I split that 1 piece of timber down the middle at a said degree angle here, right, which locks that in. And I think you would have seen that when I done the panelling in the dining room. You would have seen me do the cleat. This is a cleat method of holding. So what happens is this bit gets fixed on the wall through here, onto the wall, and then we lift the unit on and it hooks over because of that angle. Let's see if I can get a bit of shot for you. And it pushes in like that. And then that hangs down on it, if you can understand that. So this is the top, that's the bottom. So I'm just about to fix that cleat onto the wall over there. I've done this one, and then these boxes fit up to it. And as you can see, there'd be a face frame on here and a face frame on here. And then there's a depth of 100mm there. And then this said height here is roughly 18 inches in old money. Okay, and that's a standardised height for a kitchen worktop. Okay, is that around about 18 inches? Anywhere, you won't go wrong with anywhere between 17 and 19 really inches. And so that gives a nice height there. So when I put this little face frame on here, at the back of that there'll be a certain little special lights that go on the back of here, and it will light all this area up here, and same with the other side. And there'll be certain places in here that'll have that lighting as well. But so now I'm going to get on with that side, put that cleat up there, hang that unit, and then I stop in here for a bit and I go into the workshop and I'm going to start putting all the joinery together to make the face frames, doors, you know, everything that needs to go on that side to complete it. Hey, so keep watching this space. We're moving along now. It's nice. Just nice. Enough for a little bit of glue to go in there. Folks, so I'll tell you what I've been up to. First I want to call Tracy because I wanted to see it first. Try! Yeah? Here, I've done the box now around the overmantel. Come and have a look. I know you've been excited to see it. So I've finished around the overmantel. I'm just about to build the shelf now. But I'll show you that now. Yeah, I think you might like this.
I'll love it. You know I will.
Hopefully.
Let's have a look. Come on, I've been waiting
Go in,
for this.
go in and have a look.
Oh my God.
What do you think?
Wow.
You liking that?
So beautiful. Do you know, I don't know what it is, but the kitchen is actually looking wider.
Wider?
And I've noticed a couple of people that have been here, they've said the same thing.
Yeah.
It just looks like it's getting bigger. And did you do what you said you were going to do?
The cleats, I'll show you that in a second. So
Fantastic.
I've made these, you saw me make these, and they're all chestnut. And I've made them so they can fix from the back and they can be taken off. So Tracy's going to be painting all this soon. I put in this lovely detailed panel bead, which is a historic panel bead from England. This is a very English style, farmhouse style. And then I'm just about to make the archway that goes over here with a big chestnut shelf for you there, Trace, to put your pots and bits on.
Is my shelf, is it going to have like a rounded edge, or is
It's going to be a scallop. I'll show you that when I get to it.
Oh my God.
So, if you want to take over the camera for a second, I'll show you how I made these cleats. There's the other little brackets down there you saw me make. Okay, but it's all starting to come together now. So tomorrow I'll be on this bit, and then I'm going to start making all the face frames for the tops, and then make up some cornice over the next few days. Start building up the cornice. I'm going to hand make the cornice as well.
Right,
so if you want to take over, watch your finger on that button there.
I know.
Right. So let me show you how this works. All right. You might have to step that way a little bit, Trey. Right. But all you do is you push this up.
Yep.
Lift it out, and it comes off. Okay?
Show
so
the
we
back.
get to the back. Take the screws off.
Can I just show them the...
So you've got the cleats here, and you guys would have seen that when I built the panelling in the dining room, how I build the cleats, and on here, Tracy, look.
Yep.
So it's a self-locking mechanism. It's an old-fashioned way of carpentry, and I love the old ways. I love old carpentry.
It's like a puzzle, isn't it? It just locks together.
Well, it just all locks together, and it's a little bit fiddly to put back because you've got to try and line them up. But and I'll tell you why we're having it like this. So I've got to get in here. There we go. That's in. That's in.
That's
and then
it.
what we do is, if you look down here, Trace, we just let that drop, and that is locked in. Okay, that's locked into that door. I've still got to fix this back to this properly, but that's coming. And then if you come over here, what I've done, Trey, I've allowed a rebate here. Okay, and that's for, we're going to be tiling this surface here.
Yep.
And the back wall of the cooker, that's all going to be tiled.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have an extractor hood in here, and then a nice archway in here.
Lovely. Shelf
and
sitting on
and then
top.
your shelf on top of that. And there you go.
So, is it too early for me to start bringing stuff down in the boxes?
Yeah.
Oh, that wasn't the
Not
answer.
Yet. Not yet. Let me get this bit on, let the tops on, let me do the pressure test on the plumbing. Get the face frames on this side, so we've got a mirror image of this side on this side,
Yeah.
where the drawers and all that are going to go. And then you can bring your stuff in.
Yeah.
Right?
No, I wouldn't yet anyway. I'm only joking. But, you know, I have been sorting things out. I just want to get a view from here so they
But
can...
you can do that if you want. You can put
Yeah.
stuff in there because it's not going to affect me. Because
Lovely.
the next, as soon as I finish that side, I'm then onto the island. And the island is going to be a nice little feature because there's a lot going on with it, with a bit of electrics and a bit of a pastry making area with the
marble, Carrera marble.
Carrera marble, and then a nice, I'm going to build you and make a handmade chopping block, hopefully round, but on end grain and very deep.
Yeah.
So it's very chunky for you, so
Lovely.
you can really have a go with the old hatchet.
And the exciting bit is, this is where the secondary colour will be going on the
Yeah,
island.
and they get to see that secondary
Yeah.
colour, but that's all coming, so be patient.
Watch this space and
Keep
don't
watching.
forget to get your notifications on so you know when
Yeah.
our videos are coming up.
Yeah, because less and less people are watching us,
Yes.
and we
So-
want more and more people watching us.
And
Right.
you know, if you like the video, the algorithm sees that, and also the
Give us a
comments.
comment.
They like the comments because that way they can see that you're engaging with us. And as you know, we always reply to the comments and also to the notifications on the
But
comments.
please comment, like, and if you can, share, and even subscribe. You know, if you want to subscribe, subscribe and you get all the notifications. But anyway, that's it for now. So we'll see you all on the next one.
If I keep it honest, David, will you play with